morning. Hello. Welcome to Yoga with Elizabeth C. Course in Miracles talks about the fact that a lot of illness can be caused because we over-identify with the body and it puts too much stress on the body. And so I want us to just remember that when we do Polarity Yoga, we are working with our ultrasonic core to mobilize the joints. The joints are where we hold a lot of essence energy, and the ultrasonic core is that essence energy. So yes, we want to look good, we want to feel good, but it's over identification with the body that does cause dis-ease. So again, remembering this is practice, not performance. Please be gentle with yourself. And we're here today. Some people aren't here today, didn't get to wake up this morning. We did. We are here in these beautiful gifts, in these bodies. So let's be kind to it and move it in a way that brings joy to the body, right? It's not a because. It's not a because. It's not a because I have to do this, this, and this, right? It is the intention of working with the ultrasonic core, bringing this fuel of life and light and essence to the body. And with that said, let's lay down on our backs with our heels toward our rear, making the moves that a baby makes in the crib, arms out, palms up, belly into the mat, pushing it in, dropping the knees to one side, looking the opposite way, and looking over that hand. The other hand, the palm is down. Feel that in your body. Soften your shoulders. Soften everything. Just notice where you can soften. I just noticed the front of my shoulders could soften. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop to the other side. So now the hand where the direction that my knees are is down. That palm is down. The other palm is up. I'm looking past the fingertips. My other palm. So my knees are to my right. I'm looking to my left. My right palm is down. My left palm is up. And I'm looking past my left fingertips. All right, now we're going to pick up the pace, inhaling at the top, exhaling as we come down. Let's go. And moving the arms as well. The head is always in the opposite direction of the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Leave it there. Leave it there. Both palms are up now. Take the top leg, lift it, bring it out, and drop it to the mat. Or maybe you want to have something under it. You want both of your shoulders on the ground. Look away from the extended leg. Soften. Bring that leg back in, give it a hand if it needs it. Come back up to center. Deep breath in. Up first, straight. Well, take a deep breath. Straighten the spine. Maybe you pull up your tights, whatever works. Exhale, drop to the other side. Looking over that hand, the opposite hand. So now for me, my legs are to my left. I'm looking to my right. Shoulders are soft. Extending that top leg. It's coming all the way to the mat, so I'm not concerned about having to give it some support. My proprioception, both shoulders are on the mat, so I'm good there. Deep breath here. Softening. Good. Bring that knee back. Knee meets knee. Come back to center. Straighten the spine. Bring the knees in. Bring the head to meet the forehead to meet the knees. Give a little stretch there, a little opening. Good. Legs come back to the mat. Extend them for windshield wipers. Feet are flexed. And it's in and out. My back is into the mat. In and out. In and out. Oh, wow. This is getting a lot easier for me. I had this hip replaced in February, late February. And I can feel I'm getting more range of motion here. And this used to kind of hurt a little bit. It was just the muscles, the tendons, being tight after the trauma, and it's getting easier. So that's good. Hopefully things are getting easier for you as well. Good. Give it a moment, at least physically, right? Breath here. As we do our next set, let's start now. What's your I am for today? What's your I am? Mine is I am acceptance. I am acceptance. Because really, what else can I be? Right? You can fight against stuff that's in process, already happening. I am acceptance. And there's some peace in that. Give it a moment. All right, let's do some ankle rotations. Remember, ankles, as we move them around, are we being pulled in two different directions? Good. Other way. Is the back still into the mat? 2, 1. Good. Give it a moment. Shake it out. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Bring the knees back into the chest. Forehead to meet. Oh, yeah, I'm really opening my spine there. Yeah. So what direction are you pursuing? That's all about the ankles. Where do you stand? Where are you going? All right, let's do some reverse tilts. So on this, remember, it's a single joint movement of the hip. It's not the knee. It's not the knee. It's the hip. Big difference, okay? Push the back into the mat. Now, lift and lower. Lift. Fight the down, right? When coming down, I just want to drop it. I just want to, boom, let it drop. I make the body work. Lift and lower. If you want to lift your shoulders and head to meet, you're welcome to. That just feels like a little too much on my neck for me. Maybe someday I'll have the strength, but for today, I'm not. Good. One more like that. And bring them down, side to side, little windshield wipe. I call this new school windshield wipe. When we cross them over, it's old school. Nice. Okay, let's come up to seated. However you get there, we're going to do a reverse tabletop, lifting our pelvis. Now remember, if this doesn't work for you, you're going to pretend. Before we do that, let's do a couple shoulder rolls, just because this puts some stress on the shoulders. And forward. Open your shoulders a little bit. Maybe a cat-cow here. All right? Hands behind. Maybe for you, you like your fingers pointing away from your hips. Maybe you want your fingers pointing towards your hips. Just depends on what works for you, okay? All right, remember on this one, the weird thing for me is we inhale on the rise. We don't inhale, we don't exhale. Okay, want me that way? Okay, all right. Here we go. So, here we go now. Okay, inhale on the up. I always have to remind myself. And it's inhale. Give it a break. Do your best to keep your shoulders away from your ears on this. Yeah, maybe give it a little something, a little opening. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do one more set of 7. Inhale on the rise. And bring it down. Good. Let's bring one leg out in front of you, the other foot comes into the thigh. If you need to support your knee or your hip, you have a block there. Bring it, give it a little anterior pelvic tilt, right? So it's this. Actually, I'll do this sideways because I don't know, probably mentioned that I should. So we're here, and then I tilt forward and just come forward, straight back. One fulcrum, top of the head to the base of the spine. Let's get a little opening there. Feel that? I feel that a little bit in my back. But now, if possible, just take that opposite arm and Hold anywhere that works for you as you keep your back straight. Give it a little bit of a twist. Tuck the chin. Deep breath there. Ah, it feels so good. Good, slowly let that go. Come back to center. Let's do the other side now. Other foot comes out. Feet stay flexed. Feet stay flexed. Again, maybe you want something. Flexibility is genetic. Nice and tall, then boom, pelvic tilt, right? Not this, this. Foot stays flexed. Come forward with the straight back. Bring your arm to the opposite leg. Give it a little bit of a twist. Remember, we're as young as our spines. Good, untwist. Come back up. Thank you, body. Ah, okay. Come to laying on your belly. Bend the knees. We're going to come into crickets. So your legs are as far out as works for you, whatever your hips are. I like mine a little farther out than my hips. All right? Deep breath and in and out, flexing. So what is your intention? Always coming back to intention. Monkey mind is going to try and get us to go somewhere else. It's going to try and get us to be scared. Uncle Screw Tape, monkey mind, call it what you like. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, give it a break. Shake it out. Good, let's do another set. I'm going to crunch in my toes a little bit. Here we go, in and out. Yeah, Uncle Screw Tape's going to try and get you to think thoughts that are fearful and weird or whatever. They don't work. They don't work. It's insanity. So find your thought and keep coming back to it. Notice what you're thinking and think what feels good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Or at least think what you choose, not what chooses you, right? All right, from here, let's push back into child's pose. Hands under shoulders, big toes together, feet apart. Rear comes back. Knees apart and reach. Oh, yeah. Maybe your forehead comes to the mat, maybe it doesn't. It's all good. I am acceptance. Good. Come to tabletop. Cat-cow here. Push, push, push. And open. Good. Back to center. Come to standing on your knees, please. I love the Dr. Seuss yoga. Stand on your knees, please. Shoulders are soft. One foot comes out. Palms are raised. I find my gaze. Where's my drishti? Hold on, I gotta see my clock here. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds and lift. I see, do the one thing that the body does not want to do. I am acceptance. All our stabilizers. Remember, those back toes are down. We're not up on our back toes. Like I said, the ankle knows how to stabilize and hold the whole body. All right, we're using all the muscles that aren't used to doing that. There's 30 seconds. That makes me warm, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little warmish doing that. All right, let's do the other side. Back toes are down, arms are out, palms are up, shoulders are soft, and we lift. Thank you, body. Yeah, stress thoughts, not good for the body. Cruel thoughts cause the body stress. Over-identification with the earth suit.
Choose something better.
Yep, choose something better. Thank you, Ivy C. And there's 30 seconds. All right, I'm gonna go from our tabletop to downward facing dog. We're gonna go for 7 of those. You do what works for you. You can go from cobra to downward facing dog if you choose as well. All right. If you have wrist up, you can go from dolphin, from here to downward facing dog. All right? Here we go. Do your own count. Shoulders away from ears. It's up and back. Maybe come up on your toes. Play around with a little bit. Do what works for you. Push the ground away. Fingers are open, wide. Feeling the side body muscles by putting more onus on the outside heel of the hand, the outside portion, the pinky portion. Feel your pecs. Everything's working in concert here. Seven of these. And it's not a rush through, right? We're just working. Just working with our oldest companion, our body. Then when you come up to the last one, hold it there for a moment. Do any motion that feels right to you. And then walk the hands to the feet, feet to the hands. I like both. Come into your rag doll. Holding onto elbows. Slight bend in my knees. You might not need that, I do. And pulse to the hip. Pulse to the other hip. Then the knees come up. Extended mountain pose on your toes. It's a balance here. Good. Hands to heart. There we go. Samastitihi. Bounce it out. Bounce it out. Bounce it out. Bounce it out. All right. Let's turn on the brain. Hand to knee or elbow to knee. On this one, I don't really care if you come forward on this one. I don't. You just might not have the flexibility, and that's okay. It's the side now. Let's go. Hand to heel. This is where we want to stay tall. That's it. Opposites, opposites, opposites. Then basketball. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give that a moment. Shoulder rolls. 7 back. Whole motion. Again, I keep my knees bent here because if I don't, I'll do this. Right? I do this. My face doesn't really do that, but you know what I'm saying. Good. And then bring it forward. I say in our postures, we usually do Barbie or Neanderthal. We want to be in the middle of that. Neither's real. All right, cat-cow. Push it away. Open it up. Open up those shoulders. Open them up. We're going to do our gallbladders now. Remember, opposites. My shoulders are nice and open. The sound is ha. All right, deep breath. Knees, everything stays bent. Stays bent when we come forward. Knees stay bent when we come up. Knees stay bent. Okay? Here we go. Deep breath. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Give it a moment. Just share presence. Just feeling that. Mobilizing the joints. Making room for our essence, for our light, high vibration to be in our body. All right, bring the hands behind the back, thumbs behind the back, but interlace in the weird way now. Interlace in the weird way. Okay, a little back bend here, knees are bent. And it's ha, 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 ha. Last one, ha. And let it go. Good little shake. All right. Squat. Legs out. Knees over. Ankles tight. Holding up, not Neanderthal, not Barbie. Get it down there. Good, think about pulling your heels together. Feel that, adductors, hands to thighs. Exhale, shoulder to opposite knee with a little twist. Oh yeah. Good, come through center. I like a little C curve there. Other side with a twist. Shaken, not stirred with a twist. Other side. Here, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Woo. If you want to ha with these, it's good. Ha. 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 Now hold it here. Ha. Remember, when we're doing this with a ha, we're breaking up energy. We're breaking it up so that our essence can be here. Good. Other side and hold. Good. Now side to side. One side, straighten the opposite knee. Other side, straighten out. For me, it's really important that I don't lock that knee. Much as I'd love to, I straighten it, I don't lock it. Because if I'm locking it, it's the joint. Good, one more. Off, back to center, hold it there, come up straight, pulse, 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 pull the heels together. 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it up. Nice, we opened our pelvis. Kick it out, shake it out. So now, wood chops, this really breaks up emotional energy. Hands any way that you want, but now just make it opposite and have the opposite thumb on top. It's good for the brain. Do it a little differently. All right? Again, if this is the only ha you do, this is the ha I want. Wood chop. Again, everything stays bent, twisted sister. Bend and forward we bend. All right? Here we go. Deep breath. Ha! 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 Last one. Ha! Bring it up. Give it a moment. Feel it. Feel it. I'm feeling that my transverse abdominals today, which is new. I haven't felt it there before. Just notice where you're feeling it. You're breaking something up, right? And this is the area of the second chakra, emotions. It makes sense. All right, bend, up, deep breath, and ha! 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 Last one. Ha! And up, and let it go. Whew. All right. Let's come to a balance. Today we'll do tree pose again. We've been working with tree, and we've got our balance down. We're very much more in our bodies now than when we started. So all the weight comes into one foot. Think about bringing all your energy into the center line. Hands at heart. Bring your ankle up. Maybe you keep your toes on the ground to start. I'm squeezing my knee up toward my thigh so I'm not just hanging out the joint. You can bring your foot to wherever you want. I just don't want the heel on the knee joint. Again, we're practicing here. We're not performing. Puts too much stress on the body. I am acceptance of where I am, of what is. Hands to heart. To the other side. Pull everything in. Find your drishti. Energy in. Grounded. Foot comes to wherever I choose. Maybe I want it here today. What I care about the most is that my hip is open. It's not about how high up my leg comes, my foot comes. Little back bend if you want. Maybe you raise your eyes. That one will get you. But remember, balance is practice, right? It's learned. Good, hands come back to heart. Foot to mat. Let that go. Let it go. All right, kidneys. Again, aha as we open. It's opposites, 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 and then we come up on the toes with the ha. All right, I'm gonna hit the tree here. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Ha, 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 and let it go. Feeling it? Maybe a cat-cow. All right, here we go. 7. Ha, 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 ha. Last one. Ha, and down. Let it go. Thank you, body. All right, hands at heart. Here we go. I am. Acceptance. Slight bend in the knees. All the way down. Hands come up through center line. I am. You choose. We get to choose. Free will. I am. I am. I am. Last one. I am. Hands to heart. I am. All right, come into rotations. Hand right underneath the shoulder, right where the lymphatic drains, and at the waist. Again, if this hurts, you do what you can. Let your eyes follow. We're exercising the eyes as well. The neck follows the spine. And time allowing, you do one for each rotation that you have taken around the sun. This time around. This time around. And then, when this feels complete, you lay down on your left side with one hand. The left hand, you lay on your left side with your left hand at the base of your skull and your right hand at the base of your spine. I like to come through a chaturanga for this. Again, you don't have to. And if you have the time and the inclination to stay here, you're potentizing the energy of your ultrasonic core. And surrounded in this presence that is your intention, your I am. Knowing that as we chant Om together, we send that out into our day, into the world. Gently coming up to seated position. Hands at heart. We'll chant Om together. Sending this out. Getting as much resonance with your Om as you can to send it through the body. Right? Our body is the most magnificent tuning fork. Most magnificent musical instrument. Deep breath. comes to sixth chakra, your third eye, our ability to see energy, to see truth, to see beauty. May you see only the beauty in you, sweetheart, because that's really all there is. Namaste. Thank you, and I look forward to sharing practice with you tomorrow.